when you're doing, business review meetings, there's specific things that you need to be covering. So if you're a business to business type company and you're doing services, especially if the services that you're doing, they're, the same type of things every month, you're creating an expectation that you're delivering. You want to make sure there's certain things that you always have in those, or key principles that you want to follow. You want to focus on outcomes, not necessarily like surface level activity. Review, again, what was promised in your service versus what was actually delivered. So if these are the things you're promising, how are we doing, client, Mr. and Mrs. Client, on delivering those things that we're promising? Always want to, in this case, it was an IT business review meeting, or whatever your line of business is, you want to tie it back to their business goals, all right? You don't want to commoditize your service by just a transactional thing that you're doing. Had an issue, fix the issue. Had an issue, fix the issue. Needed to do this, backed up, blah, blah, blah. It needs to tie back to the actual growth and stability of their business. So make sure, in your business review meetings, you're wording things and going through things in that way. Identify gaps, upcoming risks, and next step recommendations. Those are things that are always kind of on the tail end of my business review meetings. Even if there's something we need to close a gap on, are they adding new people in the next year? What's their strategy for the next 6 to 12 months? Are they going to be adding services or locations? Are they moving? In this case, we found out that this client their lease is coming up on their space and they might end up moving. They don't know yet. But that's good to know now, because we can at least let the team know there might be sometimes it's going to be needed to schedule in the next 6 to 12 months where we have resources go on site and move things to a new location. So business reviews should always, these couple things, reinforce the value that you're offering. Use it as a way to kind of reset expectations, like you've hit a check mark. If you're doing quarterly business reviews or annual business reviews, did you meet your goals for them in that quarter, that half a year, that full year? Now that we did, what are expectations moving forward? Are they the same? Are they similar? Those kind of things. And as a way to strengthen your long-term partnership, this is a great opportunity to bring gifts, or to really another good opportunity to ask for referrals or introduce them to a referral program, which I did today. I mentioned to them that, we have a referral partner program where if they refer business to us, we close that business, we give them a discount of a certain percentage for a full year, based on that whatever that business is with us. So, always remember that poorly run reviews will feel like sales pitches. That you don't want them. You don't want your reviews to be opportunities that you bring new things to sell them, because that's going to there's going to be serious. The next one, each subsequent one that feels like that, they're going to be less and less inclined to have that meeting. They're just going to stop wanting to have it because it's just going to feel like a sales meeting. It should feel more like a business strategy. You should use it as an opportunity to try to have a higher level conversation with them, or whoever needs to be in the room to have a higher level conversation about how your services are going to help them achieve their business goals in the next year. Not just about how many, tickets you're going to close in the next month.